You are suing your ex-boyfriend, David Mitchell, for $5,000 for money that you claim you lent him during the course of your relationship. Now, this $5,000 is money you gave to him to help him out as various legal entanglements that, Mr. Mitchell, you got yourself into during this year and change period. Now, Mr. Mitchell, you don't deny that she helped you out of these various entanglements. You don't deny that she provided money to you.
Not at all.
But you were in a relationship. These are things that people in a relationship do for one another. You needed help, she provided help. And you, in fact, have on a number of occasions during the course of this relationship paid for expenses for the plaintiff, Ms. Howard.
Correct.
You paid for vacations, events, car repairs. You claim that the only reason she is suing you now is because the two of you broke up. You claim you owe her nothing.
Correct.
Now, let me start with you, Ms. Howard. How long were you going out with Mr. Mitchell?
We were together for 3.5 years,
And during the course of that relationship, were you living together?
on and off.
And how would expenses be divided up during the time you were living together?
If we were together, we went half on majority of the bills.
And Mr. Mitchell, is that pretty accurate that you would go half and half on various expenses?
For the most part, I don't really keep a whole lot of tabs. As a man in the house, if something needs to be done, I just go ahead and do it.
Financially?
Financially, mechanically, loving, it doesn't matter. As a man in the house, I'm just trying to do it.
Okay. Do you agree with that?
I mean, no, if that was the case, then he wouldn't owe me money right now.
Okay. Now, you got arrested in August of 2023?
Correct. I got arrested in August 2023, and a couple days after I was arrested, she actually lost her brother. So it was a big toll on her, and I understood that, and I didn't blame her for, not being able to initially contribute to my needs at that time, because she was going through a lot.
Ms. Howard, and I'm very sorry to hear about your brother.
Thank you.
There was some money that you had to spend for a rental car at that time?
Yes, and that contributed to the stress because he was in our rental that we were sharing, sort of, kind of, because it was in my name. So when he was arrested in that rental, they impounded it. So that left me without a vehicle, and also incurred about $1,600 worth of fees because of it.
Okay. Now, in January 2023, did he again come to you asking for money to bail him out of a legal entanglement?
Yes, $2,500 that we agreed upon that he would pay back. We signed a promissory note that I actually have proof of. I could not find the promissory note because I believe he might have did something with it.
Mr. Mitchell, there's a picture of you that was provided in evidence smiling next to a note that's a little blurry. Would that be the promissory note?
I'll be honest, Your Honor. I mean, she puts things in front of me, I sign them, I don't know if it was a love note or a promissory note. I mean, it could have been a lot of different things.
That's not a love note, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I've agreed to, try to help her out. And of course, she has given me money before, but we've given money to each other. I mean, this is nothing new.
Okay. When you say you've given money to her before, you've mentioned something about a surprise party that you spent $2,200 for.
Absolutely. So the next year after she had lost her brother, because that was actually her birthday when I went to jail also. So she had a horrible birthday the year before. I want to do something amazing for her. She loves, pink, and she is, a Barbie doll. And so I threw a big Barbie party for her. I mean, I went above and beyond, went all the way out. I made sure that all the guests came up dressed as either Barbie or Ken as well.
That sounds like a very nice gesture on your part.
Yes.
But it was more in the nature of a gift, not a loan, right? She didn't even know that you'd spent it until they jumped out and said surprise.
Maybe so, maybe so.
Okay. So how much of that $2,500 that you loaned him in January 2023 did he pay you back?
He was supposed to make payments the following month. I did not get a payment until March, and it was about $300.
Okay. Now, later on in November of 2024, he again asked you for money. What was that about?
In November, the $2,500 that he got was supposed to pay off the fines that he incurred in August. So he went to jail, and the fines weren't paid off.
Finally, in December of 2024, I believe you said he again approached you for money after you again had some legal problems.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about that?
We were actually on a date. He got pulled over, a seatbelt violation. Should have just, kept going, but no, he got arrested.
How about put a seatbelt on?
That part. It was Atlanta traffic, so we actually weren't moving anywhere, so that was crazy. But he got arrested. Like I said, David tends to be a con artist with also, he's a speed demon.